now it just dropped. Yellowjackets, y'all. So we're gonna get into it. I got a panel here. I got my ladies here, and we're gonna discuss it. I am Moochie, and this is Moochilla's Reviews. So let's get into it, y'all.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.
All right, what's up, Nika?
Hey, Moochie.
Hey, Tamika. And I got Inga 71, aka Ginger Snaps. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
All right. So, what are y'all first thoughts about season 3? And I'm gonna start with you since you came in last, Inga. Let's let it go. What's your first thoughts?
I'm still watching episode 2 now while we talking in the background. So,
okay. Will you watch the first one?
Yeah, I saw the first.
Do you want me to come back to you?
I mean, so far so good. I still need some more. I got a lot. I don't have all my questions answered yet, but so far so good.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Nita, what's your take on it?
Yeah, Moochie. Again, these are one of these shows that just throws you. It just kind of like, because there are more questions than answers, you get a little disappointed because like the story just feels so chaotic. But I mean, I got to get back into all the people. I got to get myself reacquainted. I got to do all the things. So it's just kind of chaotic right now as I'm trying to get back into season 3 after 2 years. So yeah, that's about it.
You know what? You make a great point there when you say that, Nita, because this did take a 2-year hiatus. It was a 2-year hiatus with this show because of the strike. Remember, we had the writers' strike and all of that. So it was like some things where you haven't watched this show, you would have to go back and watch it. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I just binge watched it last week, so it's fresh for me.
Okay,
it's my first time watching it. So
overall, being that this is your first, you got the freshest eyes on this right now, Inga. Right? What was your take with last season coming into the first episode? Do you like that? Do you feel like it continued right where we left off? Because you know how some things skip.
Yeah, it picks right back up where they left off. I know they got to build it up. They're not gonna be able to answer all the questions just yet. They got to build it up. But because I just watched the end of season 2, so I want all my questions answered. But one thing is still was answered, that the coach is alive, because I didn't know if he was alive or dead or what was going on with him.
I was waiting for somebody to get to that. I was trying to see who was alive. I figured Tamika was going to get to it next, because that's why I saved her for last, because she usually pick up on all the little fine details. Tamika, what was your take on the first 2 episodes so far?
I thought it was good. It was a little weird because I knew Natalie was gone, but then it was like, damn, I forgot my girl Natalie is gone. That was my bitch. I had to go to the funeral. I'm like, damn, that broke my heart. So I'm like, okay, so is that why we now get introduced into? I'm assuming when we get in those flashbacks that's going to be the Hillary Swank character. I don't know, could be wrong. But yeah, I know we was just talking about Coach last night. So as soon as they were showing him, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So he is still around. He making his way better than the girls. He done came across the treasure. Like
exactly. He
came
across the treasure of food. But we see also the girls are raising animals. Also, they got the rabbits and stuff like that, and they hunting the deer. The weather's warmer, so we all know that they survived the winter.
Right. And that's what I was going to say to Inga, because Inga, I think there is a little bit of a time jump. It's not starting right back where we were, because remember it was like cold. And now it looks like some of the snow is melted. It's like spring. So I think it's a little bit of a...
No, I was talking about when they're adults. because
Oh,
they
okay.
had Natalie's funeral and all that
yeah,
kind of stuff.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
talking about for the
Okay.
adult.
Okay.
Yeah, for the children, for the teenage girls, yeah,
It
it's
was a little time
it's
jump.
springtime now. Yeah,
Okay.
so that of course for that. Yeah, I was speaking on the adult part. They just picked up from when um what happened in the at that little retreat, that little crazy retreat.
Mm-hmm.
And now what's her name? What's the child named Lottie? She come showing up at Shauna's door. I'd be like, girl, if you don't get the hell out of over here, don't be coming
That
knocking
was
on my door.
crazy.
Come on, you ain't got no place to go. That's not my problem.
Right. I'm like,
So
who?
what was y'all take on this game that they played when they were younger with the it was like a some sort of hunt where who had the keys or something, where they were hunting each other, and then they started really getting competitive and personal between Shauna and Mari. What was y'all take on that? Because we seen something getting ready to erupt with these two girls, and they and when right after this, because I guess this is how they decide who's gonna do what chores, and it's either gonna be a serving group or it's gonna be a group that's being served. And it seems like Shauna was really upset that she lost at this, and she was a sore loser, and she took some sort of revenge towards Maya in this, but the other girls was trying to diffuse this before it got to that point. You see how?
Yeah, I thought this game was interesting because I didn't know what was happening at first. I'm like, oh, we getting right into it. People being chased down off the back. But then when they started laughing and it was kind of like, ha ha, we beat you, we tricked you, we better at this than you. I'm like, okay, they got their little routines, they having games. I'm like, we just acting like we living our best lives. We doing the damn, play and all this different stuff. And Shauna, I feel like it wasn't just about the game. I think she's just still upset about her baby and
Yeah,
just,
she's grieving. She's still
yeah,
grieving.
she not feeling nothing at all. And that probably was just the icing on the cake or just irritated her even more. That's
Yeah,
what it felt
that
like.
girl's not gonna live. They're gonna be barbecuing her. She's gonna be a snake.
Yeah, I think that's a dangerous game. I don't know if I want to play.
Yeah, right.
Look,
But
just
they don't have
assigned
nothing else
me.
to
Just
do,
assigned.
Nita. So what else? What else do we do? If the four of us all up in the woods and we trying to survive, I mean, we might be hunting each other and trying to eat each other and all kinds of shit.
Right.
They don't have nothing else to do. What else they gonna do? You know?
Hold up, I got another question for y'all. I'll put it in here. Okay, so we know that Coach Ben is alive. He found the food and the supplies, but also that ditch that he found with everything in it that was left there with a bunch of stuff for them to eat. Where y'all think that came from?
That's my question. I've always wanted to know who was there before them. Even when they found the cabin and all of that, it was like, who was living here? Who else
Yeah,
was
it looked
there?
like
Because
military supplies or something.
yeah,
Like
yeah, it
military
does.
food or something. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're right to me. Somebody was living there. You can tell. It was like, oh, remember it was a last season there was a dead body up in the attic of that cabin. So who was that person? You know what I'm saying? So there's still some questions they got to answer at some point, either this season or if they have another season, they got to answer these questions.
Yes.
So who y'all think burned the house up?
Remember I asked y'all that yesterday. I thought it was the coach. Because I was thinking maybe the coach saying, look, y'all doing too much in this damn house. I'm gonna burn this thing down to the ground. Because he was outside the house, and then next thing you know, it was another scene went by, and then the house was burning up.
I think it was
him. Thinking it was the coach, but I don't know. I don't really know.
I think
he didn't do it.
I'm still going with it. He did.
And me too, because I didn't see nobody. I mean, I don't see how it could be anybody else. It was wintertime. Who else was out there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't know who who else was out there, but
Right.
I just knew the coach was outside. He was digging around outside, getting axes and all kind of other stuff. He could have started that fire. He could eat, and not it ain't gonna take much to burn down that old raggedy cabin. So I don't know.
Yeah, because I still think he just kind of like losing it, like gone. So I don't need like if he said something, like when he said something about he didn't do it, I was just like, I don't believe him. You are unreliable narrator with me. I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. He might have done it. He might have.
Coach still crazy.
Hmm. And I can understand why. You know.
Right, right.
Remember how like Tom Hanks went crazy on what was that movie when he was on the beach
Oh, when he had
with
the
the
ball
volleyball,
Wilson?
talking to the volleyball and all that. That's how the coach is. It's like that. Yeah. So Castaway. Yeah, it was like Castaway. That's just how he is, and he's starting to look like that now with the bed, and
Yeah.
so that's why he's going kind of crazy. So, and I think the one that's going more crazy than him is what's the other
Lottie.
kid name?
I think it's Lottie and Travis, and
Travis.
Lottie's
That's what.
helping
Yeah,
Travis
Travis
go
is
crazy.
really he's more going crazy.
And
I
then
think Lottie is helping Travis go crazy.
yeah, that stuff that she's giving
Too
him,
much with him.
that mushroom tea, that stuff that she's feeding him, is making him go, like going.
Yeah, I think he way more crazy than the coach. The coach is trying to survive. Travis is like really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now. So yeah, and she's feeding him that tea. That's what's going on.
Exactly.
That's why all of them was going crazy in the last season from the shrooms and stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this picture up, and I want to talk. Well, the way he hid this for I thought he was trying to catch an animal. Do y'all think he was trying to catch one of the girls or catch an animal?
No, I think he was trying to catch a deer or something, right?
Deer,
That's what I thought. But he ended up catching what's her name? I'm looking at my notes. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I gotta pull up IMDb to keep these.
Yeah,
names
Mari.
together.
He ended up trapping Mari in there, and she ended up dislocating her knee.
Right.
Now, before when it ended like that, I was like, is he gonna hurt her or is he gonna help her when she was down there? Because I thought he was gonna just leave her. They don't need food because he's like really eating. So he figured he used that as a trap.
He was being mean to her, so I'm kind of scared for her. So I don't know how you gonna run it, because he blindfolding her, being mean to her. I was just like,
to me, he did it smart because you don't know what these girls is capable
Unpopular opinion. I'm glad he was mean to her. I thought she was gonna get up out that hole and push him in it. I want Coach to live.
I don't like that girl. I don't like that girl. So yeah, she can go from far as I can. I don't like her.
You was all right with what Shauna did to her stew?
Nah, I wasn't all right with that. That was nasty.
I'm okay with somebody, spitting in my food now. Me and her would have to fight. We out here survival, and y'all spitting in my food, and that's all I got. That might be all I have for the next few weeks.
And then push her face in it too, girl.
Oh,
okay, so now who's the it girl and who's the bitch girl? That's what this segment is. Who's the it girl and who's the bitch girl? Out of the young girls, young group.
I don't know.
I don't like Shauna. I know she's going through her problems, but what her
But I'm still following her story, you know what I mean? Because she's the one, the story we follow. So yeah.
I just didn't.
She is being difficult, She hate everybody right now. She hate all of them girls right now. She don't want none of. When that black girl tried to come in her face and put the crown, the flowers on her head or whatever,
and then she walked on them.
Yeah.
Y'all know she removed that baby from that site.
I saw that.
What was your take on that, Nita?
I think she's doing some kind of something like it's gonna be gross. I don't know. I hope she's not doing nothing gross to the whole, but
The whole crew.
You think she gonna eat the baby?
something.
Look, we thought that last season. Remember, we was talking about that last season. Everybody,
That's true. I mean, when she was having those delusions when she was passed out, she was in her mind. She thought that they was eating the baby.
Right.
So,
Right.
mm.
I wouldn't be.
I don't even put it past none of them now at this point. So
right. And I wouldn't be too surprised if she's doing something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just in her grief, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, wasn't she the one that was grieving over the best friend?
Yeah.
So yeah, she was doing something weird.
She was putting makeup and lipstick on the girl.
She was going in there having full conversations with that girl.
Yeah. In her mind, the girl was alive, but she was sitting in a corpse sitting there.
So if she's doing that, maybe she's doing that with the baby, like carrying it around, trying to act like, I don't know, she feeding it, she taking care of it.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. She seemed like she was rocking it to sleep and stuff like that.
Once they find out, I'm not surprised they didn't eat the baby.
One person knows, but
Harvey and the other girl.
One person knows, but she threatened her.
I think the baby should be off limits. You know,
I agree. I definitely agree. I'm surprised they didn't, since they ate other two people. They ate Jackie and Harvey.
I'm sorry. I didn't have a problem with her moving it, but I had a problem with, like, okay, I understand you don't want it to be part of all of that stuff that Lottie is talking about, but you moved it. Are you gonna put it to rest also? You get it?
Right.
All right, so this is my next question, y'all. Their secret is not a secret, and the girls are talking about it. And what I'm talking about is the school actually knows what happened. The kids at school, her daughter's friends, they know what's happening. I forgot Shauna's daughter's name.
Callie. Callie is the daughter.
Okay, right. Okay. So you saying in the present timeline, you saying that Callie's friends know about what's happening or what did happen to her parents?
No, they don't know what happened they don't know the stuff that happened in the past. They just know
that the plane went down and they were.
No, they know about what happened at that retreat.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, they know what happened at that retreat place. Okay. And that's what those girls were talking about.
Okay.
They don't know what happened in the past yet, because Callie don't even know everything that happened. I mean, she don't know everything. She just know her mother been through some stuff, but she don't know all the details. Moochie, we can't hear you.
Moochie, you on mute. It's not coming through. I don't know. I can't hear her.
No, Moochie been talking for a while. I didn't hear anything.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
I hear you now.
I was saying that they did discuss eating, like they was eating how they ate in order to survive when they were out there. So the girls did know about that because they was talking about them eating, smearing guts all over them. And that's
I think that was more so like, I think that was like rumors that's been going around since they got back. Even though there is some truth.
No one actually knows that. No, that was rumors. That was
Right.
rumors.
But
Yeah,
then they was
gossip.
also adding extra shit saying they was having orgies.
They was
Dude.
they was adding orgies, but they've been talking about them though.
Yeah,
so I
they've
don't
been talking
understand.
about it. Mm-hmm.
They've been talking about it, so it's not a secret. They don't know exactly what happened, but they're speculating. I'll say it that way. Is it safe to say it that way?
Yeah, because the thing
Yeah, they
about it
gossiping
is
and
we
it's like
don't know.
rumors
I'm
spreading
sorry.
around.
I was about to say the thing about it is since we still haven't seen how they got found and all of that part, we don't know if when they got back to the site or they found them, did they find those graves? Do they know that not everybody died in the crash? You know what I'm saying? Because then that would probably make sense as to why when they did bring them back home, those rumors did get started because they probably said, well, how else did they survive? What was they eating this whole time for them to live that long? Because they pretty much wasn't even expecting it to be any survivors. So I could see that.
Yeah, we need more information because right now it just sounds
Yeah.
like gossip. That you know how
right
people.
now, I
Yeah, it just
agree.
sounds
I
like
agree.
gossip. We don't really know right now all the details on what anybody knows. So
So with all of this going on,
Even tell them about the fact that they had to do that.
yeah, I know I put this up here twice. And one of my other pictures is missing when they went out to. Oh, here we go. I thought I put it. What did y'all think about Taisha and damn, and Van donning and ditching?
I thought it was funny. I'm surprised they did it.
What y'all think's gonna
Yeah,
happen
I
with
didn't.
the no? I'm
That's
sorry. Go
the
ahead.
that's the part where it got weird. I didn't really, I was just kind of laughing like, oh wow, they really gonna do that when they was running out of the place. But then when the man just dropped down, I'm like, well, what the hell was that about? Is that like a sacrifice in order for her to live longer? Like, I don't know what we doing here. That was crazy.
Do you think it's gonna be consequences with this? Because even though she's still a politician, an ex-politician,
Mm-hmm.
she
She's
came
still
back to try to pay the
she's
tab.
still a public figure at the end of the day. So
There
if
you
they,
go.
That's
yeah,
true. That's true.
the girl with that baseball cap. What's her name again?
Oh, this. Hold up, I got her name.
Which character she supposed to be? Girl with the baseball cap. Because I know Van down there at the bottom. She got the scar on her face. And that's Misty, and that's Taisha. I forgot the girl with the baby.
that's the one that I'm
That's not.
wondering, is she gonna be the Hillary Swank character? Because it seemed like
I
when they
don't
was doing
recognize
the
her.
flashbacks, and then that's kind of later on
Yeah,
when
because I just watched
Shauna's
season 1
making
and
that
2.
call.
That's Melissa.
Oh, I don't remember her from the. I don't remember her from the.
I thought that was the girl that fell in the thing in the first season in the first episode. That's not her.
I remember you were saying that last night. I don't know if it's her or not, but what I was saying, we didn't get to that part yet. But later, when they're doing the flashbacks, and then Sean is calling somebody or calling to find out about somebody, something with that phone in the bathroom. It seemed like she was connecting it to this girl. So I'm assuming that we're gonna end up seeing her character in the present time. I don't know.
Right. Well, I think people were saying that they think that's the Hillary Swank character. That we'll see.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking too.
Her.
That's what I was thinking too. But I was like, I could be wrong
because we hadn't seen her yet. And
no. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I thought Shauna was a real butthead in the second episode too. How she did her husband's little presentation thing. She just pissed me off.
Yeah, even though those guys was assholes, she knew that was something important. And her daughter irking my damn nerves too, to be honest. But
well, she's
her daughter Callie really getting on my nerves. Yeah, she's been on my nerves since season 1. So.
Well, you see, she got Misty tore up when she was knocked out. Gave her some cough syrup.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. And Misty's a damn nut alone. She don't need nothing extra.
Is this the time where you be No, not everybody.
No.
We just doing it this time because you know it's Valentine's Day and a lot of people got stuff to do this weekend.
And
Stuff to do this weekend. And I didn't even know it was 2 episodes till I watched it this morning.
I didn't
Right.
know it was 2 either. I was watching it at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, wait, they dropped 2, but I don't know why I was shocked because you know that's what all the damn shows doing now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I when they did the dine and dish thing, I was laughing until the guy had the little heart attack.
He wanted his damn tip.
Yeah.
Right.
She didn't pay anything. She just ran
And
out.
then what did she see when? Because it was so dark. What
That's
did
what I
she
was about to
see when she was looking down? Was it like she saw that double ganger thing of herself? I don't know.
I thought
Nah,
it was a
like a
man
shadow
figure.
man.
Okay,
It was
okay.
like a man with. It was like a thin
I
long
couldn't
man with
see. I
small
kept trying to
arms.
lighten my TV.
Yeah.
What's going on, West Coast Barbara?
Yeah,
Hey,
I
West
thought it
Coast.
was a male figure.
Yeah,
And
it was a man.
and I actually think that hallucination had something to do with that triggered that man to have that heart episode.
Yeah, because it seemed like it happened at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she knew that something happened. She felt it.
Yeah. And she felt remorse. So I think he might have passed on.
He did, because when they came back to the remember when she came back to pay the tab?
Yeah, that's
They
when she
already
saw.
knew who she was,
Right.
but they didn't know who she was. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Gotcha.
So she was like, she didn't take the credit card. She just went to in the back to get somebody. And then when she looked over, she saw the memorial thing with his picture and the candles. And they was like, what happened to him? And then she realized that was their fault. And then that's when she grabbed her card and ran out of there. So I'm like, now is this gonna go to the media? This is what I'm thinking. Is this gonna go to the media? Is Hillary Swank's character a reporter? Because you know, once these reporters start coming around again and they're relentless with digging and digging and digging, you know these girls is gonna retaliate. What's y'all take on that?
I think she might be. I think, there seems to be somebody is being tracked and followed. Which one is that, y'all? So I feel like she might, if she has a tie to the past and we haven't seen her yet, and she could be the Hillary Swank, she could be a reporter, but she could be stalking them too because something bad happened to her back in the timeline and they don't know where she is and they don't know who she is. So it's possible that's a tie-in. That's some kind of tie-in. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Angle, where you going with it? Y'all on mute. Oh,
Yeah.
Timmy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Yeah, where you going with it? Like, what's your thoughts on like that? How can I say it? Is this gonna being that the man that passed away? Is this gonna bring media attention? That's what we were talking about. Is it gonna bring media attention? And because that's what happened last time. Once Taissa started running, it brought focus on that plane crash back in the day, and then reporters started coming around asking questions about it.
I mean, it could how would they know she tied up with that man who passed away?
I was just figuring, what is she? Do y'all think she gonna be recognized? Because remember, she never left her car. She took her credit card and ran out of there.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Right.
I think that's the least of her worries.
Yeah, I don't think so. I didn't see that. I mean, maybe you see something I didn't see, but I didn't catch that. that they're gonna pin that to her. That man, I don't
It's
know.
possible. It's possible.
It's possible, I don't know how they writing it. So
Okay, I just figure I ask. Did y'all see the stuff that Misty found in the locker? That was Natalie.
I thought you were gonna ask about her mother at the funeral. The mother ain't had nothing to say.
Well, I didn't like the mother when she was from back in the day. She was a weirdo. So that's why I didn't even want to talk about her.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why even discuss her? She was just like she had a messed up childhood. Then this plane crash happened, and then it's like
she wasn't even connected to her daughter, because she was so worried about the abusive husband or father, whoever he was, over their daughter. So, and that was crazy how he got unalive. That was crazy. He brought that on himself.
He sure did. I thought I really put the I don't know. I'm gonna show it to y'all because I want to this is everything that he found. It's a first aid kit he found, and all of that food. How long y'all think that food's gonna last? And all the girls gonna find out about that, because remember he took everything out of that hole.
It could last him for a little bit, because if you eat small, and if it's just him by himself and he just take a few bites at a time, don't eat that much, it might last him for a while. Depends on how much food was in there.
And he was
like something from the military or something. Like somebody was storing
like somebody dropped it, right?
Yeah.
You know how they be airdropping stuff? Because that's how they drop their supplies.
That's what it looked like.
And this is all the stuff that was found in the storage unit, in Natalie's storage unit. I'm about to show y'all a picture of it, but I mean, it's really like just some cassette tapes, DVD. I mean, a CD player, stuff from the 90s, ticket stubs and stuff like that. But what did y'all think about Misty getting that tore up? She was inebriated, y'all. Did y'all say that?
She funny with it too.
Yeah, yo, she had 7 shots of whiskey, and it seemed like she wasn't a whiskey drinker to begin with.
Right, she was gone. 2 sheets to the wind.
And the guy said something about her jacket, and then she gonna talk about it like hours later. Like, he wasn't even thinking about it. But I like the fact that Walter came and was looking for her. He said, "Your friends on
they deserve each other. They both crazy."
Right.
You said they deserve each other, Inga?
Crazy.
They're a perfect match. They are.
She was trying to break it off with him, though.
Yeah, I do like them together.
Me too. She was trying to break it off with him, and he was like, "I'm not going anywhere." Yeah, that's all of the supplies that they found. Well, that he found.
Yeah,
that definitely he stuffed his military. Mouth was ridiculous. I thought, though, you being extra. And then this is the things, the stuff that was all in that storage unit, Natalie's storage unit, and he told her before the crime scene people on the website get a hold of that, you need to clean everything out of there. So he is giving her a heads up with everything, so nothing links back to them. Okay. So I like your point, Inga. You saying that they are made for each other, because he's like basically running interference for her with certain things, and I like that. And he's showing her what a friend is, because these girls only want her when it's convenient for them.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because they didn't like her from the beginning when she was the if you go all the way back to season 1, when she was the assistant to the coach, like helping out. They didn't like her back then. They never liked her. But
Right.
they knew she was cuckoo back then.
Right. It's like she had to grow on them.
Yeah,
Okay.
they ain't got a choice but to deal with her really at this point, especially the one when they go into the, for survival. They don't have a choice but to deal with her. But in real life, they really don't want. And only reason why they're dealing with her as adults because it's a secret they all of them know. So they got to.
They got to keep it under wraps.
Right. But neither. Since I'm just fresh on it, I've just watched seasons 1 and 2 recently. What I said this to Moochie and Tamika yesterday. I want to find out when they're gonna when the girls are gonna find out that Misty is the one who messed with that black box because they probably could have got found long ago.
Lot sooner.
But yeah, a lot sooner. But remember, in season 1, she ripped the thing from the black box. So and she had a smile on her face, like she was happy she did it.
Right.
Yeah, because she felt important.
She felt
important.
The
first time she felt important.
I don't know if we're gonna find out this season or not, but at some point before they wrap up this whole series,
we got to find that out.
Yeah, that's an important piece.
Yeah,
and they won't kick her butt when they find out too that they could have survived if it wasn't for her.
Yeah, because I was just about to say, was any of them ever really friends? It's because of the situation that they're linked together, and Misty was manipulating them from the get-go. So it's like, you know what I mean? I get what he's saying, but you wasn't there with them when they went through this stuff, and you don't know all the stuff that Misty did. But even if he did know, he wouldn't give a damn. He down for Misty.
Yeah. So the question is now, since they saying the coach didn't set the fire, do y'all think it was Misty?
It would track. It would.
Wait a minute. Misty wasn't inside the house?
Look, we don't know. We got to go back. All we see was the house catch fire, and they was outside already.
Right.
Some of them.
No. I just watched it yesterday, Moody. They was inside the house. I can't confirm Misty.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody
was in the house sleeping. They were in the house sleeping, and Shauna said she smelled the smoke and stuff, and then that's when everybody woke up and everybody was running out the house. But the coach was not in the house. He wasn't. For a fact, he wasn't in there. So I'm gonna look back and see because I think Misty was in there sleeping with everybody with the rest of the girls.
And like I said, like we said last year, we said that it just looks so like it looks supernatural almost.
Yeah, it did.
Of the shot. It was like a downward shot, and you kept seeing how everything was moving, like the trees was moving, like something. Like I don't know if there was like some kind of ritual, like whomever, whatever that entity is in the forest. It could have been that. It could have been, but Misty, she a little cuckoo. And then Coach, he was already losing it, so I wouldn't be surprised that they go any 3 of those ways.
Yeah,
I love being natural. Yeah, the 2 episodes dropped at midnight. So we came on today at this time to do it, but we're gonna have a set time where we go. It more than likely be on Friday, but another time, probably like 8 p.m. on Fridays. So that's basically where we at right now. Probably, we just gotta iron out the rest of the details.
Right, you ain't by yourself because I don't remember nothing. I'm still trying to
regroup with it, right?
Back together. Inga is the only person on the panel that's seen it recently. So
yeah, but I wasn't watching it at the beginning when y'all was watching it. Right. I was never watching it, and all Moochie kept talking about all the time, Yellowjackets, and everybody kept talking about it. I said, let me go watch this damn thing and see what it's about. And I said, I'll look at an episode. If I don't like it, I ain't watching it. Well, I sat here and was binge watching the damn thing. I couldn't stop watching it. I had to see what was going on. The next episode. I just finished it actually yesterday. So that's why it's real fresh in my head right now.
Yeah.
I hate when shows take 2-3 years to come back because I always have to go back and rewatch when a new season.
I know I'm gonna have to do that with certain shows too.
And this is one of them shows you have to do that because it's so much. The fact that they have we got 2 timelines going, so we got
a lot of characters to keep up with.
Yes, a lot of characters to keep up with. The young, the old, all the It's just a lot. It's a lot.
I don't like Shauna. I can't stand her.
Me neither.
I don't like what she did to her husband, and especially he said this night is important to me. I need you to be here, and you like basically put a grenade in his whole meeting and blew up the spot. Not once, but twice.
Right.
The first time you got caught being rude. The second time you was outright rude.
Yeah, I mean, she been messing with him ever since the beginning because having that affair with that man and all that stuff. You know, she been blew up. This man was just trying to live his life, running his furniture store.
Mm-hmm.
He really has blown up his life.
Yeah,
she really has.
Takes him for granted. She takes advantage of him. She is bad.
Right. She lucky that man didn't leave her after once he found out not only the affair, but then the man was unalived and all this other. He could have packed up the daughter and left her, you know,
yeah.
or kicked her out the house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got a question. Taisha, or whatever her name is, her wife did leave her, right? Took the little boy Sammy and left them, right?
Yeah, she not even letting Sammy talk to Taisha. She like, you can't even talk to this boy.
Child, we ain't getting no conclusion for that. That thing just that wife and that kid just disappeared. I was like, what?
I mean, the way can you blame her if that was your child and your partner was crazy like that? You was like, I'm getting the hell. You know, she got to get help until she really gets some help, some serious help. And right now, she just playing games and being with Van. And see, Van is a comfort for her.
Right.
Because Van, you know, Van understands everything that happened because she was there with her. Her wife don't know what was going on, you know? And so, I mean, she probably got an idea because she probably told her things, but, you know, I don't know. I don't see them getting back together.
Oh, no. That's a wrap.
Nah, she seen
Let's
too
go.
much. Once she saw that whole altar with the dog and all that stuff, I'm out. She was out. She was done with it. And the car accident sealed the deal.
Right. Yeah, they could at least put
like, oh yeah, what happened? Yeah, the car accident. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And she talked on the telephone, but I guess she survived. We ain't seen no more about it. It's probably a done. We done with her.
Right.
I don't blame her though.
I was like, hey girl, I said the way she ran out that lady life, you remember how the way Forrest Gump ran out that house and ran?
I was running.
She chucked out the deuces. It was out. I said they couldn't even show that she left. They ain't had no conversation, girl.
They ain't even have like a reason why I'm leaving you is. It wasn't even no, but they did sort of have a conversation, but it was just like I'm out and that's it. It was like no coming back from that.
Yeah, I kind of wanted more from that because I remembered when the car accident and everything happened, we was like, oh, where is he? Is everything?
She left and went to go find Van, and that was it.
Goodbye. Hello.
Instead of staying with her wife at the hospital, she left to go find Van.
Did y'all pay attention to the conversation that she had with Van at that restaurant? And Van was like, look, I wanted to have a life with you, but you was worried about who and what was with and what people thought. And now just to turn around
and then you ended up anyway marrying somebody, and
there you go. So she's even though now that she knows that Van is in her final days, because that's basically how they trying to kick it. Maybe I guess she feels like she needs to be around her.
Yeah, and especially with everything that was happening.
Do we know for a fact that Van got cancer? I mean,
remember she found the medication because she wasn't even.
I did see the medication. I saw the medication. She talked about she found the NDA. I'm not NDA. Wait. Yeah.
But I don't believe that she went to the doctor. They didn't show us anything of her going to the doctor. They showed what's her name, Taisha, going back to the restaurant. But we just seen her come back to the house like, oh yeah, they said it was fine. She was like, you was at the urgent care all this time? So I thought that was a little funny.
Right.
Okay, so what was you gonna say, Nita? You think you don't? I see something. I see your wheels turning.
Girl, yeah, I said it's a little sus for me. It's a little sus. Because first of all, I'm not saying that everybody wears their illness. I guess sometimes it doesn't show up like that, but she just doesn't really look all that sick to me. She just doesn't.
I don't see it either. I think it might have been from her the person she was with.
Possibly. But I mean, it was a medicine bottle, right?
Yeah, it was a prescription there.
Yeah.
I don't think she in her last days. Now she might have had a stint, or she might have. It might be in remission. It might be something going on, but I don't know. I feel like I think she playing around. I think she playing around so she can get her way with Ty the way she.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was questioning. Did she really got cancer? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, and so I don't want to talk too much about it, but yeah, I don't know. I got my good eye on her. Okay.
Yeah, it's questionable still.
Right.
It's amazing she even survived after that attack she had. That's why her face all
from the wolf.
Yeah. And they was about to barbecue her.
Yeah.
And then she woke up.
She was like, I'm still here, something like that. She said. So anybody else
bringing back all the facts that we done forgot, child.
So anything else? Anybody else want to cover anything? Did I miss anything?
I still want to say that this guy, what's his name again, y'all?
Travis.
Oh goodness, I just say watch him, child, because he looked like he's spiraling out of control.
He also put the bullseye on the black girl's back, saying that the forest want her.
Yeah, because he's tired of her feeding him that damn shit. I mean, Travis said, y'all about to. They won't leave Travis alone.
Tamika, is she going to survive or no?
I don't know. That's what we want to know because we don't know if she survived or not.
We didn't see her as an adult yet. We didn't see her as an adult yet. So I
right. And she over here taking care of the animals, and I'm like, leave her alone. Why you had to put it on the black girl? But I understand because he's tired. He keeps telling this chick he don't want to eat this damn thing no more. He don't want to drink the damn tea. So he said, listen, to get you off of me, they told me it's not me. I see what you did.
The black girl staying real pleasant though. She hasn't turned evil like the rest of them girls. You know what I'm saying? They're real nice.
Yeah, and that's why I feel the worst for her. I think that something's really gonna happen to her because she's so wholesome and she hasn't really tapped into that.
And he over here talking about some. See, that's why the animals love her so much. I said, damn.
And she
said that crap.
And she dark meat too. You know they gonna tear into her ass. You know what I'm saying? Nice and juicy. Oh man.
Yeah, so we got.
I don't see that coach surviving either. That when they find him, he's out of here. I don't see that coach surviving.
So do you see Mari getting away from him?
I don't know, because he started talking to whoever the hell he's talking to, his invisible friend. I said, listen, coach, you ain't be having her.
I don't think that was his invisible friend. I think that was Natalie, because she's the one that told him where to run.
Oh, you think Natalie came there and was talking to him?
Yeah, because remember when they was it was
no. I know that she told him, and I know she's covering for him. And now at this point, even
she told him where to hide in that
now. What's her name? Misty done caught on that she knows she's lying. She know she told Shauna like I think she knows where Coach is at. I think she's been lying. So they may be able to find the area, but I don't know if they're gonna find exactly where they at. Unless they follow her.
He's dead. Or he frozen, or he's
right.
Yeah, she's trying to get their scent off of him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah, but she did. Remember, they had these green strings on the tree, and she led Mitzi the other way because of that.
Mm-hmm.
She knows he's out there somewhere. She knows those woods better than all of them. And the only other person that knows the woods like that is Travis.
Yes, yes.
So I think they met up, and I think that's who he was talking to.
Okay, that makes
I could be
sense.
wrong, no.
I said, listen, I just thought he was going cuckoo for cocoa, but he said, I need time to think. I said, okay, coach, take your time.
Ooh,
But overall, what was your what are
That
y'all
was
grade
funny too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That was
okay.
funny too when she was talking all that crap and he brung her that cocoa over there. She said, she hurried up and started sipping on that damn thing.
Yeah,
She might not want to leave now. She like, where you get this from?
You got real food?
Mm.
Yeah, she might want to stay there, but then she started getting mouthy and saying, "Look, I'm gonna tell them this and that. I'm gonna tell them that you had me captive,
Right?
And I'm gonna tell this and that."
But she said that before she got the cocoa.
Yeah, so she might have a change of heart.
She might. Yeah, I want to see how that's gonna play out because I don't think he can let her out of there alive.
Remember when she left, she was like, I'm done with y'all.
Yes.
So I want to see how it goes for the next episode.
Yeah.
I want to see if anything comes of that whole Don and Ditch thing with the waiter. And are we out of the woods with the whole thing with the artist?
Oh no, I think that's coming back up. I don't think we out of the woods, and I want to know who that is that Shauna is, because obviously Shauna already feel like she have an idea of who the person is that left that phone there. That's why she kept calling back like that to be like, did y'all find the phone? How did she look and all of that? So I'm assuming she already have somebody in mind, and then that's when we kept getting that flashback to the one with the hat on. That she ended up kissing her when she pulled the knife out on her. So I'm assuming that's who she's thinking it is, since they kept flashing back to that at the same time that she was calling about the phone.
Right.
So I'm curious as to who that person is. I don't know.
So do y'all think that I lost my train of thought. Do y'all think that with all of this happening, I'm lost now. I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry that I make you lose it.
Because I forgot what I was talking about right before it. But I do want to know as far as what's gonna happen with who's gonna be next. Will Maya stay with Coach Ben because she's actually living a little bit better and she don't got to deal with all of the conflict that she's dealing with them.
Right.
That's true. That is definitely true.
Yeah.
And what the hell gonna happen with damn Sean and daughter now? Because she bugging the hell out too. She doing too damn much. I don't know.
With her talking to her that conversation. Oh, I know what it was. The envelope that Shauna's daughter found. It had a tape in it. She didn't get to play it yet. But now, do y'all think that's connected to that phone too?
Maybe.
Maybe. I want to know what's on that tape too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long they gonna make us wait. Just let us know what the hell is on it. That was funny too when she had the she said,
I like what she did to them kids that
were
was
you smoking chronic?
Nobody says chronic anymore, Mom. Yeah, she gonna tell her husband the same thing.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, she was doing too much though. She too much in grown people damn business and drugging up this. I said, damn.
Yeah, she gave her that cough syrup, whatever.
She turned into her mother. She turned into her mother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did y'all think of what she did to those girls that was talking smack?
I wasn't mad at that.
That was Randy who delivered some the stuff. He said my wife took me back and I had to get a job. Yeah, like you damn right you had to get a job. Oh, look, it's so funny parts on this show though. I be cracking up laughing. Even though some serious stuff, but there's a lot of funny stuff on here. Yeah, when she got that bag, I thought she was gonna dump it over the top of the girl's head, but
I did too.
I was like, oh, she just threw it in the damn tray. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, she just threw it on the table. I would have dumped it all over top of them. Yeah,
that's what I would have did too. But I guess they was like, she's got charged with. How you getting charged with assault and you just put the plate and put it in front of them?
Exactly. That's why I thought she threw it on them since they said assault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So anybody else? I mean, we done pretty much covered everything. I'll next. I don't know who is on next time because we're gonna be rotating it, so it's gonna be on each of our channels with one of us hosting it. But we will be doing it together, and we might have our little reviews on our own with this too. If you are not subscribed to their channels, please subscribe. That's Nita the Diva.
Thank you.
Tamika's Den, Inga71, aka Ginger Snaps, and myself, Muchilla from Muchilla's Reviews. So, what y'all got going on your channels? Nita?
Nothing right now, baby.
All right. I think we all been kind of stagnant right now, except for Tamika. She been making moves. What you got going on? Tell everybody what you got going on. I know Inga been doing some stuff too.
So just Tamika, keep your notifications on. I think I'm not 100% sure that myself and EJ are going to be doing an overall discussion tonight on Harlem, and Sunday I join her for family business. But just keep your notifications on and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That's it for now.
All right, Inga, what you got going on, boo?
They can go back up there and watch some videos of the family business I've done. I gotta watch the new episode and get that in. That probably won't get. I don't know if it get out this weekend or not. But and then also Harlem. I did finish that up, and that's up there. And might get something else, and then some other stuff. We had a little after dark where we got real spicy and talking crazy. That's up there, and there's some other stuff up there. So they, like you said, keep the notifications on, like Tamika said. So I'll be dropping stuff here and there. Probably dropping more videos than I go live. So because I think, that's what I'm be doing.
All right, so I do got to get up my Raising Kanan theories, and I want to talk about the trailer and the first clip that dropped. So keep y'all notifications on.
And women, Moochie, are you celebrating Lulu's birthday? The market said it's his birthday.
It's Lulu's birthday today.
Malcolm Mays, yeah.
Malcolm Mays. I did not know, but I will check it out.
Send him a shout out. That's right.
Oh, happy birthday, Lulu! Happy birthday, Malcolm Mays. Anywho, I want to thank y'all for coming out. Please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for coming out, y'all. God bless and have a good night, y'all. And
put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.